Ready.
I'm ready.
Okay,
Time to be
everybody.
nervous.
Welcome to Secret Sinners. Just before we start, guests, can everyone switch their phones on silent? And when speaking, can you speak directly into the mic so we can get the best sound possible for the podcast?
That bomb sounds a bit different.
Isn't it? It sounds subtle today.
Well, go on,
feel-
CS. Well, go on, CS.
CS is in a different world. He doesn't even know what's going on. He's waiting for his Japanese food, bro. He ordered for himself. Didn't order for no one else. And he's just in and out the room, just waiting to get the food. But you think because I'm on the table, I'm not, bro.
I won't eat the food.
I won't eat the food, bro.
Yes, sharing's caring, man. Come on, what's wrong with you?
Sinners podcast. I'm Sinner Speed.
Sinner Leko.
Hey, well, go on, Leko.
I'm back, man. I'm back.
Where you back from? How come you had so low, big man?
Don't worry.
Nah. We ain't doing that. We're worrying.
We're going to do it still, obviously.
I'm concerned.
The Sinners team know what happened. You get what I'm saying? But we ain't going to disclose.
Why aren't we going to disclose? Huh?
There's no need to disclose what happened to me.
Like, what?
Yeah, oh, yeah, dropped on my face. All right.
It's a drunken moment, yeah.
Yeah. Drunken antics on holiday.
Hey,
You know what? It happens, innit? It happens
Missy
to
over
everyone.
here is looking like, what do you mean? You dropped on your face?
Yeah, it happens to everyone.
Have you seen his face without his glasses on?
No.
Can you see that little...
I did. Oh.
He's got loads of pebbles in his forehead.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
You know what it is? You see when he gets drunk, yeah? Like, he loses himself and it only takes one cup for him to be drunk.
So he's loose.
Nah. Listen, I
Lava.
apologise for the barman, yeah?
Hey, barman.
All right.
We need some shots, you know.
Is this what we're doing, yeah?
Yeah, man.
I'm waiting for the Japanese
This what
food
we're
first.
doing? All right, say nothing. My apologies.
Well, go on, Sticky.
Well, go on, Speeds.
How you doing? What you say you made the table, yeah?
Yeah, man. Finally.
Finally, yeah?
Yeah, man.
You were scared to be on the table today, weren't you?
Anyway, what do you mean finally? You didn't want to be on the table today?
I was a bit nervous. You
Why?
know me now.
Why you nervous?
You know, cameras and all that. You know.
Oh, shut up.
The camera every week, blood.
Any all up behind the scene, all up in the music video.
Bro, you've been wanting to be on the
All
table.
in the
Been
videos.
wanting to be on the table for time, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Don't play it like that, bro.
It's what it is now, me now.
You ready for tomorrow?
Yeah. JATT life.
What are you going to be doing?
winding up himself.
And that's how he's going to do it.
Enjoy myself.
Obviously, this is going to be out before we go to Nottingham. But yeah, we are at the... we was at the Sky Bar in Nottingham. You know, asking people their biggest sins. Hopefully it went well. CS is gone. Damn. Food's coming soon then.
So come.
Yeah, man. All right, then. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Oh, Sticky, come get these.
I'm sitting down, mate.
Yeah, that's usually your job, you know, my brother.
Say,
Not today.
Luke's got a new job role today, yeah?
Luke,
Luke's got
please.
Here you go.
I don't think he can handle two jobs.
Shots fired.
Oh, Luke.
Big up JATT Life.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. Ladies, you know about JATT Life.
Missy don't know about JATT Life.
Look,
You
listen,
need
I
to,
don't know much.
listen, where's them shots? Yeah, she's going to know about JATT Life now.
You say you don't know much.
I don't want. Well, I don't know. Listen, I didn't know what clap meant when I was told I was clapped. So
What? Wow. Hang on a minute.
yeah, good
Someone
luck.
told you that you clap.
Who said that?
Philly from Sidemen.
Oh, man.
But listen, people.
He
think
told you that you're clapped.
Yeah, but I didn't know what that meant.
And what does it mean?
Well, dumb, ugly, or something. But the thing is, people always say.
Ouch.
You just said that to your face, like, you
that
clapped.
I look like I'm gonna cry, but I no, it's just my face, and I've had quite a lot of Botox,
Have you?
so I don't know. I don't have many
Like what?
expressions.
What you had done?
I can look sad, like
Yeah.
Show
like
us.
that.
Nah, you don't look sad.
I can't look. This is me fuming.
Yeah.
Fuming.
No, I'm saying though.
Can you just talk a bit?
What have you
closer
done
to
now?
the mic?
When you're a stripper, it's best that you just don't have an expression.
Yeah.
Just take the money and walk.
Take the money and go on.
Poker face.
Poker face.
Exactly.
So
I'm
poker
absolutely
face.
fuming right
So you
now.
say you know about that game as well, yeah?
Not particularly because I've had no Botox, but I rate it.
Okay, but you done the streaming ticket, yeah?
No, not for me. I'd rather be sat watching.
Right, let's just finish off the sponsors. Manscaped, big up Manscaped.
Yo,
Don't forget.
Christmas is getting closer and closer, you know. So
I mean, like a trimmed bush and a
Yeah.
trimmed tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this
This
is
is
what I'm saying.
exactly.
you hear that, man? Them. That's what the
Have you-
ladies like.
Have you bought your boyfriend Manscaped?
I don't have a boyfriend.
But if you did,
Well, you link.
It'd already be bought.
So
okay.
you got a link though.
But-
you got a site.
Nah.
Come on, you must have someone.
Complications.
Just buy your brother one.
No energy for it. Like, if it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't.
But guess what though? 20% off with the Sinners code. Sinners, SINNERS. Free shipping.
Worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide. There's the gift pack.
Got the weed whacker
Weed
for the
whack-
nose trim and
Oh,
all
you
that.
get the weed whacker as well. Nice little leather bag if you buy the gift pack.
Boxers.
Boxers. Little spray for the balls.
Spray for the balls.
Jeez.
Interested
Stocking
in
them to
that.
smell nice.
Interested, yeah?
I'm interested in spray for the
Yeah,
balls.
get that one.
So you know how you ladies have got Veet. Obviously, this is
I
the
don't use V.
Are you joking?
well, whatever.
Like
Oh.
that?
Use
No,
V.
no, no, no.
So what do you use then?
Time and effort, but V ain't going nowhere down there.
I'm wax.
How you wax you?
So what goes on then? Manscape.
Wax.
Okay, I thought you was manscaping.
We like our skin down there. V is not the one.
Yeah, but maybe you could manscape.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's
You know-
trial
You
it for
need
you.
to have a lot of hair.
I
to
wonder if it
manscape.
would cut the little thing in the middle if you manscaped it.
Please, what's that little thing in the middle called?
Oh, good question.
Scaped.
No. What's that little thing that women might cut?
Your balls will thank you.
Clitoris.
Oh, well done. I was slightly concerned there
Why?
because you said the little thing in the middle.
How in the middle?
I was trying to.
Where's the next-
I was trying to be like.
Where is
you know,
it?
This podcast ain't politically correct. Come
Yeah.
on, we're delving in.
It's early doors, man. It's early,
Early
doors.
doors, it's early
You know what I mean?
I want to smell the ball spray.
Go on, give it a little spray then.
Can I?
Sticky, spray on your balls.
I'll pass it down.
Yeah. No, I'm actually interested in this stuff.
One spray.
Is it edible?
Yeah, lick
Why
it.
does it take? Does it
Yeah.
smell that nice?
Having me on.
Try
Yeah,
it,
go
try
on.
it, try it.
Does
Give
it
it a
smell
Try it
that?
for us.
Oh, you
Try
can't
it for the people.
Oh, you
For
can't
the
make her
audience.
lick it.
Give it a lick.
And you don't know.
Licked it like it was them real.
How'd it
balls
taste?
As well, you know.
Sour.
Yeah. No, it's great. It's a sponsor, right? Yeah, I love that.
Does it smell good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Smell nice, yeah.
Yeah, really.
Uh-huh.
But that's misleading, crop reviver. Because if you want to revive the crop, you want it to grow, right?
What's that one?
I don't know, you know.
Or is that the sperm count you want to revive?
Yeah, it was something.
Basically,
Something.
Yeah. The
So-
ball crop reviver. the
Something
sperm-
around the
Gel or
balls.
something,
What's
that's a
this?
gel.
I don't know why I'm getting into this.
That's the cream. You know what I mean? Rubber-
I did a dick rate on my OnlyFans earlier on the train up,
Yeah.
and the guy had like,
Are you done with that?
yeah, I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good with that. And take it over for my balls. And he like, you could tell he had literally just trimmed it for the dick rate.
Yeah.
You know how they do that?
Yeah, yeah.
They're
No,
just
we
like,
don't know.
They go to town and they make sure it's like they've washed under everything and like just for the rate.
Just for the rate.
Smell it, smell it.
And they've changed their sheets and everything and just like that.
just for the rate.
Yeah. They called their mum in the morning. They were like, "Mum, can you just make sure?"
Man, my thing's DD.
We got the big man in the house, yeah?
Salmon.
Oh, it's an anti-chafer.
We got
Do you
killer.
guys suffer from that?
Bill
I'm
up killer.
interested in that.
You got killer in the building,
Do you
yeah.
get chafing?
Late.
Yeah.
Do you get chafing?
No
Oh,
better
yeah.
prawns.
Have you had chafing from that sticky?
Can't lick that.
Hey,
Though, can
you
you?
got that.
Hey. Why is the food cold, bro?
Anyway, because we took long to get into the introductions today. We ain't
thank
even
you, bro.
introduced
Thank
anyone. We ain't introduced one person today.
Where we starting?
Doing the sponsors, man.
I think you know what, Missy's been talking
Sorry.
quite a bit, so we'll start with Missy.
What's your name, Missy, and where you from?
What's your name, Missy?
I'm Missy and I'm from Essex originally, but I live.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I live in West London now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So-
alright.
So, from Essex to West London, like posh kind of.
Yeah, I'm really
Posh living.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
You really posh now.
Yeah.
So what was you before?
Scum.
Ratchet.
It's a scum, you know.
No, do you know there's some expensive people in Essex? Do you know who one of them is? My old neighbour, and I'm not joking you, was David Beckham.
Swear down.
Yeah.
It used to live down the road. That's the Beckingham.
Did you cheat with him?
thing.
Wow.
I know. I worked in a hotel at the time, and Victoria tried to hire it out for their kids' party,
Swear down.
and they cancelled a wedding for the party
Yeah.
a week
way.
before it. So the bride had to rearrange her wedding.
Oh, so you know Mark Wright and that, yeah, that man there.
No, I don't know. I don't know any footballers, but if you want to hook me up,
Nah, he's not a footballer.
Okay.
I
Mark,
don't know.
He's
anything
from
about
Hook you up with
Only Way
Sticky.
is Essex, isn't it?
I don't know.
only
any-
way is only way is
Oh,
Essex.
Sticky's
Mark-
okay.
Oh, Mark Wright.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I'm not interested in.
We'll hook you up with Sticky.
I haven't got a lot of time for guys who spend a lot of time on their like
Beard.
everything.
Yeah.
Explain.
But they spend too much time on the sales. How much time are they going to spend with you?
Okay. So what are you saying, Sticky?
Yeah.
That's what Mark Wright's doing, she said.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark Wright. Oh,
I
okay.
think so.
But what about Sticky?
I'm like Mark Wright.
He's spending too much time.
No.
Time on
I
himself.
feel like you're a little bit like
Rugged.
Rugged.
manicured,
Manly.
but a rugged.
Yeah, that one sticks.
Okay.
Go on, Chief.
No, because some Essex boys are like spend so much time in the salon.
Yeah, they do their
Yeah.
eyebrows and all of that.
We're not
Sticky
into
ain't
that.
doing all that.
Fake teeth on the turkey.
Yeah, he does.
Sticky's teeth ain't fake.
Yeah, I'd
Why are you
rather
grinning
that.
so? Why are you
Rather
smiling
that,
so much,
you know.
man? You smell.
You know
Real
how like
out there.
guys get their teeth filed down into little turkey stumps and then get them done, and they think
Mad.
that's really impressive. It's not. We don't want that.
I don't want that, innit?
No.
Real shit around here. Authentic.
Authentic.
So, Missy, what do you do?
I'm a dancer. I've been dancing for years and years and years. I'm a trained dancer, actually, a ballerina. But
Professional dancer, strip
I
dancer,
am a
whatever.
professional dancer, so I'm a trained pole dancer. I now train other dancers to make money in the club.
Yeah.
So I teach exotic pole dance.
Oh, yeah. Can you spin around?
Oh, I can do all the tricks. So basically, I went into the club with no pole skills, but as a dancer, and I didn't know what I was doing. It was
Yeah.
really scary at the time. I was like it's intimidating.
Yeah.
Other girls are so good.
Yeah.
I had a girl take me under her wing, my wing, her wing.
Yeah.
Her name's Gigi Bati. I'll shout
Big up
out to
Gigi.
Gigi.
Big up
Gigi.
Gigi.
We love her. She is like a UK top stripper.
Yeah.
She's also social media and stuff like that. She's a sick girl.
Yeah.
Anyway, so on my first night with Gigi, I made 1.5k
Yeah.
In your first night?
on my first night, but that's because she took me into VIP.
Yeah.
So, and then I started understanding what it was to make money on the pole. And it wasn't through
Mad that.
doing big fitness tricks. It
Yeah.
was just to be.
Looking sick.
This sounds like Hustlers.
Yeah,
the film
it is-
Hustlers.
it
That
is
sounds like a
hustling.
real life Hustlers.
It is. It's about using your body. So I can use my body well to make money.
But can
And
you-
so I'm teaching other women to do that.
Can you bend your back though? Cause you look a bit stiff.
Wow. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh. Here we go, people. She can bend her legs.
No.
Right, bro.
I can do all of this shit.
No.
Oh, Sticky, lick her out.
I mean, I've got all the moves. For
Don't you need to stretch?
Oh, contour. What was it? What was that one?
Contortionist.
Yeah, contortionist.
No, I can. No.
No.
The thing is about my job. It's not about how good.
Speed, you're going to
Just
have
a
to
bit,
jump in
just a
here.
bit closer into the mic, please.
Sorry, love.
How good you are.
I'm saying
But
that's not stiff. Can you break your back?
break my back.
Can, I need to see some.
Wind up yourself, basically.
Yeah.
So basically,
I
he
mean, if
wants
she's
to
earning
know.
1.5k on first night, I'm pretty sure that those hips can move.
Can you
yeah.
can you twerk?
I have a little bum.
Do you have a rhythm?
I have a tiny little bum.
You don't need to have a big bum to be able to twerk.
No.
Can you shake it?
I'm not going to embarrass myself.
No.
Nah, we're not telling you to do it, but can
I'm
you
not
do
asking you. I'm just saying.
I'm a very good mover.
Okay, yeah, man, good.
That's good stuff.
1.5k, definitely.
So have you done any work around this region?
In Birmingham, no. I only had a photo shoot here with Doll's House like a few years ago, but I haven't been here since. No.
Okay.
It's strange up here, though, isn't it? You've got a metro that's not really. It's like a tram.
Metro.
Yeah.
It's all getting built.
Yeah, it's
all
not ready
getting
yet.
built. No, it's not
It's
ready.
not about the Metro
The one that
newspaper.
goes on Broad
I
Street.
feel like a foreigner.
Is that the one that goes up Broad Street?
So have you? Yeah, Broad Street. So have you not been like to Birmingham before?
No.
Over then.
There's a boxer here that wants to take me out. But
You hot boy Trizzy.
I like.
Could be a minute.
Hot boy Chizzy.
I know a few.
What's his
boxes.
name?
Hot boy Chizzy.
Ginge from Chardon.
Triz, Triz,
No, you can't be.
Triz, Triz, something like that.
Huh?
He's gonna hear this. He's gonna like.
Go
What
on,
you say?
let's hear it. Go on.
Oh, I don't know.
Hot boy Chizzy.
No, I don't know. He's
What colour is he?
Yeah, Trizzy.
white boy.
White boy.
Oh,
Ginge.
that's Ginge.
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 I know quite a few.
Nah, it's
He's
not
probably
Ginge.
cheating, innit?
Ginge has
If
got,
that's the case.
Nah, Ginge's got Mrs. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry,
We
Ginge.
can't do that. Sorry.
It's not
Hey,
you.
cheated.
But anyways, Missy, let's move on to Sticky.
Oh, go on.
What's your name, bro?
Sticky? You just said it?
Where are you from, bro?
From around here. Local. Birmingham, innit?
Yeah.
Smell up.
Yeah, Smellick.
We got the smell up, man. Damn.
Go on.
How are you, sweetie? You right?
I can feel the nervous energy coming off you. He's just waiting for the
Yeah.
next question to be asked.
Yeah.
He said you can feel the
Yeah,
nervousness.
he's like real.
Yeah.
Talk about stiff. He's literally like.
Yeah.
Oh, Sticky.
Yeah.
What's your biggest thing?
Big-
Wow.
No, wait. Now, tell them what you do in the building sticks.
Right. So yes, you held back on the salmon.
Oh, dear.
You say, see us picked out every bit.
Held back on the salmon still.
Sticky, tell us what you do.
Well, I'm part of the Sinners gang, innit? I help out with the guests, meet and greet, make sure they're all, comfortable.
You're supposed to keep them entertained, and
Yeah, basically, yeah,
You
basically.
feel entertained by Sticky.
Not yet. No.
Not yet.
Why?
Oh, I'm waiting.
yet.
Oh, I'm waiting.
So what are you saying that we? Do you reckon we should sack him then?
Sorry, what?
Do you reckon we
Nah,
should
because I
sack
feel
him?
like he's doing a dual role tonight, so
That's
I
what
think
I'm
he
saying.
needs to get himself ready for
But
the
we had to
table.
force him into the dual role though.
But he's in it though.
That's what I'm saying. I've took the seat.
Yo, you think you're ready, don't you?
I am ready.
Yeah,
Pass it
Been
on.
watching this
Pass the
week.
mic.
I'm ready.
she tried to come prepared, you know.
She thinks she's
Oh
ready.
no, I weren't prepared.
So what else you got to say, Sticky?
Nothing much really, innit?
You ain't got nothing to say.
Nah.
No messages.
No messages.
No one to big up.
Don't worry, we soon switch up Sticky in a minute.
No one to big up.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at you over there. You gotta say,
Like Sticky, if you got no one to big up.
Big up the Sinners podcast.
Come on.
Nobody else?
nobody else sticks.
Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Okay.
Ready to mingle or no?
Ready to mingle or?
Is what it is, isn't it?
And you know what we need to do? We need to start a dating show, yeah, where we find Sticky a girl. Should we start it from here now? So let's just say
Hey, you two are single, innit?
you two single. Maybe these lot can begin the dating show. I reckon we should start a dating show, yeah, with Sticky in the room. And we DM some females DMing. And if you want to go on a date with our sticks,
That'd be a good show.
yeah, we'll film it live. You know what I mean? And you gotta impress Sticky to, we'll take it through rounds, like
It's like, what was that show called with Cilla Black? What was that called again?
Blind date.
blind date.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't mind that.
I look relaxed now.
I think you should bring that back, actually.
Eddie, bring that back.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I will bring it back.
Less Tinder. We don't want to see the people. We want to.
Speedy gonna be Cilla Black, yeah?
Huh?
You're Cilla Black.
Nah, I'm Paddy McGuinness.
Yeah, both like Paddy.
No likey, no lighty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, you Sticky, do your thing.
No, but today was a bit all over the place. But Sticky normally does his job. He does it well.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? He does his job
Remember
well.
that day, when the time when he didn't come?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that time when he
Everything
didn't
was
come.
havoc.
Yeah, you was missed, man. You was missed.
And I remember the time when we went on live and Sticky seen
Yeah,
the
yeah.
females that was in here.
Yeah, and he found
It's not
himself.
the
Oi,
And then all of us.
he was in his bed sick, you know, with a
Sitting
thermometer.
in the audience.
That's what you need for your blind date. Then.
Hey, listen, Sticky, if we're being honest, we've seen you moving randy in here. Hey, remember that time we got caught on webcam? Not a webcam, on the ring
The
doorbell.
ring doorbell.
Hey, I know what you're talking about.
Yo.
Oh, he's a sinister.
I
He's
jabbed
a
that and moved to the right in case the camera was on it.
Yeah, man, I think we need to insert that clip there, though, It's just-
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah.
Hey, Missy, don't worry, private joke. You'll get it soon.
Yeah.
You'll get it soon.
Let's move on. What's your name, mate? And where are you from?
Emmy, originally from Stafford, but I've been in Birmingham for about 7 years.
7 years. You must love the Brom cocky.
That was the promise.
Nah.
What you say?
I moved here for my career, actually, not the cock, but
Oh yeah, what's your career?
I was a PT at the time, but gym manager, but now I'm trained to be a nurse.
So you moved here
ratings.
as a PT. What did you fall out of love with the PT in?
Yeah, I competed, bodybuilding, and then
Oh, you did all that, yeah.
and then it just became so toxic that I just had to bounce out. It's a very toxic industry for females.
Is it?
Why is PT? Why you say that though?
You've already got like double the work to do.
Yeah.
Like just to have a stand-in, it's normally like, oh, she just trains booties, or she just does this class for women. Like I was trying to break the male industry. I've got bodybuilded for God knows how long.
Yeah.
I wanted to train men.
Yeah.
I wasn't being taken seriously in the industry. And then I moved to management thinking it would get easier, and it wasn't, because the men in the like big...
So why didn't you just stick to the girls?
Because I wanted to do more for myself. I wanted to be that PT that was doing more than just, I want a beach body for my holiday. I wanted to tap into like mental health people that couldn't get into a gym or had been through trauma.
Yeah.
And I kept hitting a brick wall every single time.
When you say a brick wall, yeah. Explain.
I'd been through trauma myself,
Yeah.
so I felt like I could tap into certain females or certain males that didn't really want to admit that they'd been through trauma. And I was going through like a diagnosis that I was not really like handling myself well. So kind of in a way, I was trying to find people that I could relate to. Then I went to management, which obviously made me feel more confident, because I thought like, you know, I've worked for that, I've broke these barriers. And then I'd sit in head office meetings and be told, oh, that woman at Birmingham, or the one with the mental health condition, and I'd see emails flying around that was just like belittling me. And I just thought, this is not the environment. Despite being very good at it, I was just thought, I've got to bow out and do something else.
Okay. So what do you would you say that you found a new love in the nurse thing?
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm already making an impact just by being there. So if I can go above and beyond for those patients, and I know that I'm actually like assisting, like.
So what kind of nursing you doing?
Mental health.
Oh, mental health, yeah.
So when did that? What was the transition? What was the from
COVID.
COVID?
I was sat at home, furloughed, and I just thought, I can't do this. I'm going to go. I went and joined to be a healthcare assistant at a care home, just to do like my part, because I'd got experience in that.
What, like voluntary at the start, or was
Yeah, well, I just applied, and they said I'll come in, so I just did a week there just to see how I got on, because this is real complex needs mental health cases there, so it was like new to me. And then within about 6 weeks, they put me forward for my degree, so they're paying for it.
That's good, that is. I'll give her a bum.
I'm giving her a horn, bro.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, yes. This pad's broken, you know, bro. It's just doing too. I thought it was my big thumbs at the time, but nah, bro. The guns. Anyways, let's move on.
It's that time.
That time. She just. I'm ready.
You ready?
Where are we going first? The middle.
Yeah. Let's just get the member out the way.
What's this about now? I don't watch the show.
You don't want to say that, bro.
Ain't it?
That's the last thing you want to say.
I know.
And you see what happens when you don't watch the show.
I watch the show.
What's your biggest sin? Sticky.
You thought I wasn't ready, innit? It's probably when I was younger, I was a little rebel in it, you know, just doing minor petty thieves in shops and all that.
Is this why you got
You
your
was a
sticky?
thief.
Yeah, look
Is that why your name's Sticky, yeah?
possibly, yeah.
Used to roll with Giz on it. Fuck it.
Yeah, possibly me, isn't it? Hope you don't let you now.
You say teething from your mates.
Cool win,
I
lad.
know her mates. It's obviously little shops and that, all them drinks and Chris and talk shops. You know,
Drinks and Chris and all of that.
No, Sticky, just get on with it.
yeah, that was it, really.
That's
Obviously, now I'm
on the straight and narrow, yeah.
straight out.
Bro, he was teething at the talk shop last week, bro.
Innit, last week?
Man,
Oi, we need to insert that clip. That's the clip we need to insert.
Yeah.
Where the man
Yeah,
had,
go on,
he had
man's
a full-
downstairs taking bottles of water, bro.
Try and leave early that day as well.
That's everything.
But it's the way he's doing it as well.
Yeah.
I need to eat in it.
A man said it's for work tomorrow. What do you mean, bro? You're at work, blood. You're at work now. You're stealing from work to go to work.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's your biggest sin, yeah?
basically.
That's why they call you Sticky.
Yeah.
Sticky fingers.
Go on, True. Where we going, Alex?
You're gonna swing to the right. Missy, what's your biggest sin?
I actually had to think hard about this.
No, you didn't.
I did because I'm actually a really good girl.
You can tell that
Oh.
though. You can tell.
Huh?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
this lesbian?
Nah, but you can tell an energy. You
I
don't
am.
matter what job you do.
No,
stick
no,
her
no,
or
no.
not.
You
What's a good girl?
She may be a good girl, but she can be bad.
What?
I can see that too.
I'm extreme, so I'm a really good girl, and my bad things I can't tell you because I get in trouble
You
But
won't get
that's,
in trouble, man.
that's the whole idea of being on the sinners.
with the
Your
police.
sins are forgiven.
Oh,
Police.
the police.
Yeah,
I don't think police watch this.
The mighty, you know.
They might.
no, I've done some.
That's interesting that you're saying police though.
I've done some
No.
interesting things that I can't say, which would, yeah, they would make good stories, but I can't tell them.
Come on, we need them good stories.
You can skate around it. We had a guy
I
in
can't
here.
skate around
We had
it.
a guy in here that says that his best deed was that he done armed robberies and he gave money straight to charity.
Shout out Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
I mean, my fingerprints are probably on file, so I can't say too much.
Wow.
I
What kind of robbery?
So
what?
I'll just go for the.
Hang
I'll
on
go
a
for the
minute.
What was
cute-
you
Hang
doing?
on a minute.
I'll go for the.
Some
Are
bunny
you-
stuff.
I can go for some cute.
Are you a
stuff.
thief in disguise? Is that what the Botox is for? Wow, change of
Oh,
identity.
it's not really.
Mad.
It's not theft. Probably much worse.
Cat burglar.
Armed
No.
robbery.
Fraud.
Rapist.
I can't say that, but I'll say okay. I've got a few good. I've got quite a few good.
Go on,
stories.
give us
Go
one.
on, Chu.
My
Go on.
cute,
go on.
a cute one
Go on,
is
Chu.
because I don't. Girl codes. I think your girlfriends are much more important than men in life.
No.
Like you got to stay loyal to your friends.
No.
One friend really pissed me off by going with a guy I was seeing. So I went round her place, and it's not even that bad.
You say punch her up.
But I got prawns
Yeah.
from.
Just into the mic, please.
I got prawns, and I put it in her hair conditioner because she loved her hair.
Prawns.
So
Is she allergic to them?
no, I just thought it was disgusting if she put conditioner and prawns in her hair.
Fish
And
head.
then I put Tabasco in her face wash.
God.
I squeezed it all out, like half of it, Tabasco, the whole thing. Scoot it back up, and then so you could definitely shake it around, and then hopefully she took her mascara off.
Oh, so you didn't even see the result?
Well, I don't know. I didn't.
You ain't seen her again.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait, all this over, man.
I just hope her eyes burned.
I think you should expect that from girls. I'm with Speeds on this one.
Huh?
I think if you've got a man, you better hold that man down. Like your friends come and go. They'll turn on you in a second.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that from
I don't think there's no such thing as girl code.
because
Yeah.
we've sat here and we've been through the same thing. So really, girls, is
Yeah.
there a girl code?
Yeah. And the worstest thing is the girls that hold on to their girl code, mate, it's pointless. Why would you choose a man if that man's not going to be, number one? It doesn't
Best
make
mate.
sense. Yeah, you just think about that in future, yeah?
That's
Then
the
you-
man you chose, you know.
Then you won't be putting prawns in people's hair conditioner. Think about that.
Yeah, I mean it was a long.
You
time
think about
ago.
that.
I'll think about
Go on
it.
again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to sleep now.
Yeah, she's gonna know it was you now. That's the thing.
She got
Yeah.
prawn hair.
Prawn hair.
Yeah, man.
No, that makes me happy though. The idea of her being like a little blonde prom queen with prawns in her hair.
Well, you can't really see that you're happy about that because you put too much
Like
Botox
imagine
on.
her bleeding eyes and prawns in her hair, all blonde and cute. It's like the modern gay Carrie.
Yeah. You're happy about that then, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that your sin?
Are you the biggest one though, or the littlest one?
That's the littlest one. Obviously,
Kept,
she's got-
No, I got-
she kept it light.
yeah,
I
that's-
can't say everything else is very, very sexual, so I can't.
What?
Very sexual.
Sexual.
Have you ever watched The Sinners before?
Wait there.
Have you ever watched The Sinners?
Sorry, go
podcast?
again.
Nah,
That's what I'm saying.
don't
Start
know.
again.
I'm gonna leave you alone. I will
Hey,
leave you alone.
I'll ask again. What's your biggest sin, mate?
I don't have a lot of. The one thing I did do recently, which was, I don't know if it's a regrettable thing, but I was like, on my lunch. Well, I took my own break at work. I was working for a gym, and
Oh, Jim again.
a gym. Yeah, I work for a gym, and I just left the office, and I had an idea in my head that I would go and get like a tattoo above my bum hole.
Above your bum hole.
Yeah,
What, in the crease?
yeah.
Where, where the crease where it says usually lightened up, like where the things rub out?
You didn't ask that, yeah.
Nah, come on, bro. You ain't the man. Never. My dog ain't these things just rub out.
What?
Yeah?
He's looked way too deep into that.
I didn't understand any of
So
that.
wait there. So man ain't never seen the rub out thing.
I don't know what.
Killer, you never seen the rub out thing. Huh? You know when you doggy and just above the asshole just rub out.
Oh, Speedy. You're on your own there, mate. I don't know what you're doing or what you're seeing.
I've seen it, man. I've seen it.
What you say?
Come on.
Oh, Speedy, explain.
So I went to the.
No.
Explain.
It's not
So
been for a
I
long
went.
time.
I went out.
Rub
I
out.
went to the tattoo shop just down the road, and I went in. I just it just came to my head. I was just like, I'm really bored. I'm gonna go and get a tattoo by my bumhole.
Okay.
And he was like, do you know what? You're fairly covered, so I'm quite covered from the waist down. And he was like, yeah, are you sure about this?
You got a lot of tattoos anyway, innit?
From here down, yeah. And he was like, well, I guess then you kind of know what you're doing, don't you? So we did it. And I got a fuck doll tattooed above my bumhole. And then I came back to the office and I was like, oh, I just got a fuck doll tattooed above my bumhole.
You got what?
Fuck though.
Doll.
Yeah.
fuck
So what did you do?
And then I was like, everyone
You need
was
to
just
get-
like, and everyone was just like, well,
You need to get.
bit, are you high? I was like, no. And they're like, do you know what? It kind of makes sense. And I was like, do you think so? The hour later, something happened, and I was like, I don't know why I did it.
So what happened next?
So wait there, you got the words fuck
Do you want
doll.
to see it?
Yeah, go on, show Sticky.
What? See what? What?
Oh.
This is allowed. This is YouTube. What?
It's not.
We'll blur it.
Zoom in.
We'll blur it.
Hey, it's me. Look at the hole, the crease. You know,
Rub out.
I never
the
asked.
rub out part.
Open it.
See it?
Oh my.
Oh, fuck hole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
Oh, fuck hole.
I never asked for that.
A lot of people do.
So wait
That's
there.
it.
Oh, so it says
It was-
fuck hole, not
and
fuck
it-
doll.
Yeah, that's
oh,
a-
I thought she said fuck doll.
And it was rub out.
It's fun.
Oh, so basically you like anal.
Yeah,
I
basically.
love anal.
She loves it.
I
My.
love
Good way
it.
Sticky
I love it.
smiling.
Do you know what? I don't even care about saying that because I've worked in a sex shop for years.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Stuff it.
Yeah.
It's just about educating yourself. It's about what you know, what to put in there, what not to put in there, not
Mad.
to put hands in there. Anything that doesn't have a ridge, don't put it in.
Yeah.
In your bumhole.
It has to have a ridge. That's all you need to know.
Why so that you
What,
can
sharp
back
edged?
out,
It needs to have a.
so it can
Otherwise,
get
I
back
end
out
up in A&E with it stuck in.
You like anal as well?
No.
Have you had anal?
Yes.
You love
You
it.
don't like it?
I just feel like men are not patient enough for it.
Or maybe the men remember use a PT. Maybe.
Listen, I didn't touch any gym members in 5 years. I cop blocked myself right away.
Yeah. Come on, man.
There's people in this room that can vouch for my ignorance in the gym.
Yeah.
Oh.
sure,
Who? Hands up, hands up. Who can vouch?
Who can-
Nah, we're not going to do that. Come on.
I joke.
Wait, there's no show of hands, just for the audience.
I was not on that. You know how hard it is to get like people taking you seriously. If I started shagging out the gym, like nah, that was not gonna happen.
You've gone a bit red, you have.
Yeah, because it's just, I don't know. Like I
Yeah.
just don't really talk about my sex life yet, and here I
Yeah.
am with Speed talking
Yeah.
about it. So
Yeah. Oh, my Speed.
And Leko. Leko's there too.
yeah,
Yeah,
calm down.
yeah, Speeds, yeah. Leko.
You know
I
what's
wasn't
really
even listening. Well,
you
what?
know what's
Leko,
really
what?
Other
fun?
people available.
You know what's really fun about working in a gym in the office because
Yeah.
you've got like CCTV all over the gym is to like send like the hot PTs photos from your phone and watch them on the CCTV. Open your phone, open the photo. That's really fun.
Sounds interesting still.
Man, this is
You know what?
going-
We're gonna do this.
in trouble.
Right, chat live. Is this chat live? Sinner. Sinner about SR.
Whoa. She hasn't even done her sin.
I just want to get it out of the way, you know.
Well, it's not that bad. You don't need to drink before it. Jesus.
Yeah, I want to prepare for your thing. Why does it matter whether we do it before or not?
I might need to do it before.
There you go. You might need to do it before.
Bro,
You hear that?
let's put a bit of order to what we're doing, man. Come on.
Speedy, come on, man.
Come on, bro, man. This is. Come on.
I am ready when you are, guys. You know.
Shut your mouth. What's your biggest sin?
So for legality reasons, I can't say my
Oh,
biggest sin.
don't
Nah,
do
listen,
this,
I had to get like authority to do this, let alone
Oh,
speak. But
no,
my
authority.
biggest sin.
Called you 10 minutes ago. Where did you get this authority from?
My bad. Literally, I think my biggest sin is toxic dating.
Explain.
So like dating men when I'm not ready to date and making out like, oh, I'm not available, but when they switch the energy around, I'd be like, well, you can't treat me like this.
So what were they?
She's toxic.
Yeah.
Nah, I was. Now I'm here to talk about the complete opposite.
So basically, wait there. So you're saying you lead men on to think.
I led men on to
You
think.
led men on to think that you're not on it.
Nah, I led men on to think I was on it.
Oh,
and
you
then
was
gave
on
them
it.
flaky energy because I wasn't ready to date anybody. But I was like, after like affection or the odd drink out or whatever. And then when they'd switch the energy and do a me, I'd be like, you can't treat me like that. Making them feel like less of a man.
So why wasn't you ready though? What was your reason?
I come out of a really bad relationship.
Okay.
I was dealing with a lot of trauma from that. And I was like desperate to feel like what people are supposed to feel, but wasn't happy within myself so I was just trying to find happiness in other people. And I've since spoke to them, like a couple of guys that I dated and said sorry because I just felt so bad after coming out the other side of it. But it was bad, really bad. Like, I'd be like, you can't treat me like this. You think you're better than me, and they were.
But you was treating them like
I was treating them like a dickhead.
Was it the testosterone level in you from being a PT, do you think?
Nah, I'm a big softie, but I just think at that time I was angry. I was angry that I've been treated that way. I was angry that I've been hurt. Angry that I found my friend in my bed.
Yeah.
you found your friend in your bed
Yeah,
with your man
Yeah,
what
and then
did
I
you
ended
do?
up getting beat up for it.
by her or him.
Him,
Fucking hell. That's mad.
Okay.
So
then.
you got beat up because
He cheated.
because I caught him out. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna do our shots now. Let's do our shots.
oh, we need them.
Yes, I think Emmy needs it, and I think
I need it as well.
yes.
Cheers, Lex.
Cheers.
Oh, you know what? Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
JATT live.
Boy.
Tastes like that man ball stuff.
Hey, what is that, bro?
That
That's not fucking Jack Life.
That
Was
was
that
hell in
brandy in
a
it? Brandy.
Nah, blood. Man took the piss, bro. I don't drink them kind of drinks, bro.
I don't shot that shit.
People don't realize why I end up
Are
fucking
you warm now, babe?
ripping into the guests at times, man.
Why did man do that? I don't.
It's what I'm saying, man.
Huh?
What's wrong with the skeezer, bro?
There's no JATT life?
Yo, Twilight, chat to him.
Yo, JATT life, top up.
Innit? Come on.
All right then, let's make the topic domestics.
Man, fuck's sake.
Domestics.
Come on.
Yeah, that was JATT life whiskey.
Yeah. So where are we gonna start with this then? Because it's a very touchy subject, and you know, there's a lot to unpack about it. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of females have a lot of bad ordeals, and a lot of males do as well. And then also the repercussions off the back of such things, not just domestics, obviously.
Long time effects.
Yeah, long-term effects, cheating, all them things. Like, you know, it passes on through partner to partner to partner. You know what I mean? But there's always a start, or there's always a beginning, and then also, there's also always a fault. There's always a fault. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like,
It always starts with someone.
it always starts with someone, but sometimes, it's a mad one, because obviously there's females, and obviously usually domestics is usually a male maybe abusing a female, maybe verbally, maybe physically. You know what I mean? But there's also opposite as well, where a female can do the same.
And more males that get into that situation go undetected because they don't want to speak out.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly. So I don't think it's a subject that you can just like brush over in one single, you know what I mean? Well, obviously you got three people here, plus us, who can give different accounts of, you know, how we see it. And I think, you know, Emmy, you want to say some stuff, innit?
Yeah, I feel like there's like bigger scenarios around it. Like,
Yeah.
what does it look like dating a female with a mental health condition from trauma? What does the man need to do, if anything?
Yeah.
Are women that are diagnosed going through therapy more sane than the women that are pretending like nothing happened? Like, it's just, it's a bigger, you know, men hear domestic violence and think, oh, what did she do? I've had that. Or what did you do?
Yeah.
Like, you know, how many times are you going to get asked inappropriate questions? Or on the flip of that, men that have hit their women dealing with the repercussions of hitting women, sitting in therapy chairs saying I shouldn't have done it, like dealing with the guilt of that.
Yeah.
It's a bigger.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, like what you just said, people ask, what did you do as a woman? And, you know.
Came home.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No, but sometimes it from a person's point of view that obviously they're not on that domestic abuse thing. Like, they are gonna automatically think, what did you do? Because right, me for example, I'm not out here doing domestic abuse stuff. You get what I'm saying? So if you tell me that you've been domestic abused, in my head automatically I'm gonna think that though.
Yeah,
like,
if you're not that man, it's like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if I'm not that man, I'm gonna automatically think, so what did you do to make that guy do that? I'm not thinking about like.
The worst thing is,
I think there's a confusion though, because there is that, and you can't be blinded by that. But there's also ones that don't do nothing. There's different types. Do you get it?
you know, like I've sat with women in like therapy meetings.
Yeah.
I've met lots of women that have been, and I can only talk on a female perspective because that's what I am. But like they'll say, "Oh yeah, well I egged him on." To me, that's not domestic violence. That's you being a dickhead.
Exactly.
You know what he's about.
Yeah.
I came home absolutely distraught.
Yeah.
I never even went for the girl, even though I knew her, because I just thought, what am I supposed to do? I've come to my house and somebody else is in my bed. What am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
She left after a bit of a scrapple at the door, trying to stop her from like to get some information, and he went to town, like to town. We'd never even had an argument.
Yeah.
Not one argument before that. It was actually the next partner after that was the worst domestic violence, because I was allowing that behaviour, because that's what I thought love was.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So like, as a woman who have you suffered any kind of domestic?
So what I would say is, I think men actually, I think there's a lot. It's better now. There's more focus on men's mental health.
Yeah.
I've lost quite a few male friends
Yeah.
in 2 years over the COVID thing, because I work in performance.
Yeah.
And the arts suffered really highly. We didn't get enough support from the government, and a lot of people in performance were told to retrain. Now that's their life skills, and they're highly talented. They work for royalty. They do lots of gigs. You go to entertainment first.
Yeah.
We were not supported. So I lost a few friends through suicide, and they were men.
Yeah.
Men's mental health, and
Yeah.
I think we're speaking about it more. But something that I think is really important to say is that there are women domestic abusers.
Yeah.
It's not spoken about enough, and especially in adverts as well. It's usually the
Men.
men.
Yeah.
And I would like to say as well, because I had an ex who I had an amazing relationship with, but he came from a relationship where his girlfriend hit him constantly. She was an alcoholic, and she hit him constantly. And he ended up finding her in bed with someone else.
He ended up finding her in bed with someone else.
It destroyed his life, and he had a little boy by her.
Yeah.
He ended up bringing his mistrust into our relationship because of it. He was so vulnerable, and I'm a very gentle person, really, and I've got a lot of time for men's mental health. But he had so much vulnerability towards me as well.
Yeah.
He just didn't know how to, like, he lost a lot of his, like, his human side was pretty much gone, because he just didn't know. Yeah, he was like, what could you possibly do to me when I step out of line? I was like, you never did step out of line.
Yeah.
So I think.
So how did you feel about dating that type of man that was, like?
I had a lot of friends at the time saying he's not your project, and I think that's a very common thing. That other women say he's not your project. You don't need to do this for him and make him over and stuff like that. No, that's not why we're together. But I did want him to find trust again in women.
I think there's a
Because
flip
of
that
his
though.
situation.
Yeah.
And he's gone away in much stronger now, and we had a very good relationship, and we didn't fall out in any way. But I just think that it's
So you didn't look at
highlight
it.
is the other way around in gender, and I think we're trying to make it more about men now. I want it to be more that way, because it's not spoken about as much.
So did you look at him anyway as weak when you was dating? Did you?
Absolutely not. But I am attracted to
Strong man.
I'm attracted to strong men with their own opinions, but also who have a gentle side in how they treat me as well. He had that, but because of
His trauma.
how his trauma was. So I think we turned it around. Obviously, he had therapy and everything like that. But I think it's important to discuss these things, because obviously it impacts your relationships going forwards.
So, like, how long was you together for anyway? And how long was your kind of impact?
Oh, I don't know. We were together for years. But we didn't fall out over anything in particular. We just grew apart. But I think we both came away for it stronger because I certainly didn't have the insight to that before meeting him. So
and that's half the battle.
It educated me on that as well. And I don't know what the stats are at this moment in time. But I think it's important at this moment in time because I've lost like a few male friends through suicide. I don't know. My heart is more with guys at the moment. I don't know.
I don't think domestic violence sits in one gender.
I
think if you are a domestic violent
I don't want to take away from that.
No, I appreciate your opinion, but it's like I just don't think. I think you're either an abuser or you're a victim. It don't matter whether you're a female or a male.
Not. I think the way the media try and panel it and put it on adverts and stuff like that is very much the woman like black and grey. It switches to her with bruised eyes. Now, why don't we have the commercial being the guy with the bruised eyes? Because my ex was smacked in the face. So I have a lot of time for that.
I'll give her a bum, man, please.
Thank you.
That's the thing I like.
Don't time out to the job, bro.
Sorry.
Nah, but it's true though. Men do get abused. I think with males getting abused, sometimes it doesn't have to be physical as well.
I've always said out of both my exes, one was more verbal than physical. I'd take a punch to the face over emotional blackmail or emotional everything.
Or manipulation in it, as they say.
Honestly, it was physically draining. And I sit here and I tell people I have PTSD from domestic violence, and they go, "What, you?" And I'm like, because I'm not that person who I was. But if you'd seen me 5 years ago, I would not be sat here. And like I said to you, this is the first time I've spoken on it. So
can I ask you a question? Do you reckon sometimes the victim can become the abuser?
100%. There's a line in Potter paper, where his blooming name is. He says it's done on purpose. Whenever I can't remember what the thing is, but when it flips, it's on purpose.
Because when you say you've been mentally abused, give me an example of being mentally abused.
So at the time, I wasn't really getting on with my mum because of my mental health. We've come a long way. Me and my mum were like completely so close now, but at the time I was nasty. I was a vile person because I couldn't deal with being told, "Oh, you've got a mental health condition," from a man, from a behaviour that I couldn't control. So I moved in with my then at the time partner, and when I'd moved all my stuff in, he wouldn't give me a key, and 2 on the weekends he'd take my car and say, "We're not together, you're living in my house, I'm going away for the weekend," knowing full well he was going like to other girls and whatever, and he'd disappear, leave his son with me till Sunday.
Wow.
No contact.
Wow.
Where you at? Like we hashed it out.
What are you clapping for, blood? What are you clapping for?
Nah, I'm not, bro. It's the buttons seem to be broken, bro.
Messing around.
But like that was far harder to deal with, knowing he'd come back with makeup all on his shirt, or he was wherever. Like I'd rather just take the beat.
So
But it was over in a second.
So did you stay with that person for ages or something, or did you just accept the cheating, or
I think we were together for about 3 years, and then I actually eventually left when I got long-term damage in my left eye.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
So I have no focus in my left eye.
So someone who was a victim of that, do you know how you stayed in it?
Because that's what I thought I'd be better with him going through that than alone.
So you thought that you convinced yourself that being
It wasn't even convincing myself. That's just who I was. No self-worth, no drive. I was struggling as a PT because I just started.
Okay.
Obviously, my breakdown with my mum wasn't great, but it was my own fault for not
So
communicating.
there's basically other things that was going on in your life that was leading to you to believe that this is the best place for you, regardless of what's going on.
And there'd be like flickers of moments where I'd be thinking, what on earth am I doing?
Yeah.
I'd cook a dinner, he'd throw it back at me.
Wow.
Like, just silly little things like that. Or he'd have my car, for instance, stunting on the gram, all the girls in his car at the weekend, in my car telling me to take my plate off because it had my name on it, making me change my car from a Mini to a Beamer, like all these things. And then he'd come home and be like, "Oh, I wanted to be here with you." And like we've hashed it out since. I've actually sat down and had that conversation with him since, and we're cool. Like I can forgive to an extent. Yeah, not like cool as in cool, but I'd rather have that easy to go relationship where I see him and be like, "You're good," than I don't want to feel like that anymore. Like part of my therapy was letting it go.
So let me ask you a question. Do you feel like that guy is still the same guy?
No.
You don't.
No, I've watched him have breakdowns since.
You watch him have breakdown.
Yeah, like over the way he treated me.
Okay.
So do you think that you're the same girl?
No,
So you think you don't think you can never get in that situation again?
never.
So you see that
And
guy.
I am that switched on. If an energy is even off, you're gone. Like I can't.
So you know
So it's
that guy
basic
though.
growth in it,
You know
basically.
that guy. What changed in him then?
I don't think they
Because-
ever expected me to leave.
Because, I mean, I don't know, yeah, but it sounds like there was a lot of immaturity in what he was doing.
He is someone that's very well known in Birmingham in certain areas.
Yeah.
He's always been nightlife.
Yeah.
His brother
Yeah.
was big in like whatever. In
So do you
clubs.
think it was more of a show-off thing?
Yeah,
where-
100%.
Do you think that maybe you went into that relationship situation as the person that's, oh, I've got this guy. You know what I mean? Like,
I remember we met in Pure Gym in
Yeah.
Broad Street, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Before you leave, give me your number." And
Yeah.
I was like, "Another gym guy, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
keep it moving." And when I went to walk up the stairs, he pulled me back by my hoodie and said, "I told you to give me your number before I left." That was the sign. That's what he
and
was
you
like.
love that.
Well, I was just like, "Oh my
At the
god!"
time,
yes.
she loved it.
And then he texted me. The first text I got was, "Bring a bag. You're stopping at mine tomorrow."
Yeah.
Wow.
I was living in Stafford at the time. Pack my fucking
And
bag.
you like that?
Nah, obviously not. But at the time, I was single. I was new in Brum. I didn't know anybody. I got this fire guy chasing after me. I was thinking,
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say then. So what I'm saying is,
It's a type, innit?
he was overly confident, and you was easy prey then.
but I was 22. I was young. I'm
Yeah.
30 now. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Completely
So, and
different.
how old was he?
Older than me. He was like
He's been
maybe
doing,
8, 9 years older than
he's
me.
been doing that for years.
Yeah, and he probably still doing it to a degree. Like, as I got to know him, and since I've left him, I found out better shit. But
Yeah.
like at
Honestly,
the time,
lepers don't change their spots, and I think once you're an abuser, you don't know how to you break the circle.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people go to therapy over it, and they come out the other side, and they go straight back into the same relationship.
Yeah.
like I don't
As an
know.
abuser.
I don't know if he's still hitting women. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
He is.
the conversation I'm having with him now is a therapy conversation. He's saying things to me that I've had to say in therapy.
But you're not in that same position
No,
with
I'm
him.
definitely
so-
not. But I'd like to hope that one day he'll stop if that's what he's doing.
But like he says though, there's some people that egg it on, and there's some people that don't, and this is where the lines get blurred between domestics and how people treat it.
Yeah.
Because certain times everyone treats it like, no, obviously listen, a man should not be hitting a woman. Full stop.
Yeah, but a woman
Right,
shouldn't be
straight,
hitting a man.
straight.
and vice versa. But also, no one should be egging on anything or taking anyone to the extreme. Do you get it?
Like pushing people's buttons.
Pushing
basically.
people's buttons. That shouldn't be happening either. And that's not really spoke about as much as well. Because there's
Because it's one manipulation after another, isn't it? It's like going through your partner's phone,
yeah.
going through everything, going
Yeah.
through their messages, starting to block people, and then you find them on your block list, and then
Yeah.
they were never there.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
Yeah, it's mental.
and you had no intention of ever seeing that person, and before you know it, they're on your block list.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you didn't even know it was there.
Yeah.
I think there's so many early warning signs. Like with
Yeah.
my first ex, like my back was that bruised. You could see my rib cages through it.
Wow.
You know, like
that's-
he was a bodybuilder. He body slammed me down on the ground. It was like
Islam, mad.
it was
Wrestling
ridiculous.
Choice of words is mad.
But-
It's wrestling now.
About 3 weeks prior to that, obviously he was doing what he was doing. He was probably feeling a little bit shaky, blah blah. I come in from work. I was scrambling to get his meals done. That's the second sign. I was doing all his food for bodybuilding. He sat at home all day. Sponsored athlete.
So did he kind of influence you to do bodybuilding or what? Or
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight with him, and then obviously I carried on that journey. But
okay.
I couldn't find my car keys, and I was like, "Babe, where's my car keys?" And he threw them across the thing, and it hit me on the back of the head. There's no need to do that. You could have just passed. That was the first sign. I should have just,
Yeah.
you know, you look back and you see the signs.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever been someone to egg it on then?
With the ex afterwards, obviously I was going through so many feelings of like, this ain't right. No, it is right. He loves me. Whatever. I get so frustrated, and it wasn't like I was lashing out at him. I'd never touch him,
Yeah.
ever. Like I've never laid a finger on anybody.
But you see that point there, what you're saying, that's what I feel like in today's society, a lot of females go through a thing where you've been through so much here, you get to a stage
I'd
where you
had
get to a certain male that where the relationship can be steady and you're carrying so much into it, that you turn into the abuser.
Hence
And
why
then,
I've stayed
and then
single.
maybe even end up getting abused. You get it? Because you haven't healed from previous things.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to
Do you
say?
feel like that you could be that person?
No.
I know you're saying you're not in a relationship, yeah, but do you feel like you could become that person?
So about 2 or 3 years ago, started dating somebody.
Yeah.
I started getting myself so frustrated because I'd not set any clear boundaries. I'd not had the conversation. When do you tell a man you're dating you've got a mental health condition? Like when is the right time to say that? Because I'm going to have to tell you because I'm going to have to set boundaries to let you know what I need from you, which is not a lot. It might just be a phone call or don't leave it so long without texting me or check in every whatever. And I was getting so angry that I started boxing.
Yeah.
So I was learning that control of like my boxing coach will absolutely enrage me. Yeah. I'd say snap out of it, and I have to snap out.
But guess what though? You PT, you understood that you have mental health problems.
Well, I didn't, but I do now.
No, but for you to say when do you tell someone you understood you have problems? But there's a lot of females also out there with similar problems that's not being diagnosed. Do you get it? So it's one step that you actually know that you got mental health problems. Yeah. Obviously, you're not knowing when to tell him. You're venting in certain different ways. But I just feel like there's a lot of females also that are not diagnosed with. It's not even that you have mental health problems.
It's not even that.
It's not about being like crazy. It's not nothing like that. But in certain situations, you don't know how to handle things due to things that's happened.
I think that's definitely me because I've tried harder recently to take accountability for my actions.
Mad.
Because what I try and do
a good
is,
word.
Yeah, I do because I'm that person who will sabotage relationships when they start going because that's my defense mechanism.
Do you reckon you're very reactive in relationships?
I get off on control, which is weird because in bed I'm a sub, but I have like it's true. But I am.
Me in bed, you're a sub.
We've just twisted it to sex. But I am very submissive. Yeah. But I like to have control in every aspect. Yeah. I nearly died from anorexia when I was 15 years old. Mm-hmm. I have control issues. Yeah. I control a lot. So I understand that I am like that. So when I go to relationships, I know that I need to take accountability for that. Yeah. And as soon as I start sort of like being quite, I see that I want to go to someone's phone or something like that. I'm like, no. That's me trying to control. And I will not do that. I don't want to be that person. Yeah.
It's so hard. Like,
it's
honestly.
so hard.
It's
when
hard.
you're a controlling person and I have to... And
I don't even think it's control. I think you're just trying to protect yourself. You've been through the lowest of the lows. You can't keep going through it.
It is that, but also feel like I am...
Well, it is control though.
But I do have a lot... I still want to sabotage a lot of things. I get something going, I like it, and then I'm like, boom, let's cut that out before it gets bad.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's mad. It's mad that you actually can admit that, though.
Sorry to interrupt. There's a 11:10 train that will get you back at 1:15. Would that be okay?
I haven't booked that one though. I'm on the 5 to 10.
Yeah,
we're good on time. We're good.
Yeah, that's cool.
We're good, man. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Cool.
Yeah. What you're saying there about control, and actually analysing it, both of you, seem very honest in the situations that you maybe could be in. But I just feel that a lot of females don't have that control or understand what control is, and maybe in a relationship they're trying to control a situation that never ever gonna make sense in their mind.
Do you know what?
Due to past things.
Yeah, but like I think men can help there. And this is why I was talking to you about like what does it look like to date a female with mental health conditions or undiagnosed trauma. Yeah. If your girl's going through your phone, to me that's a violation. If I'm going through a man's phone, you need to like dead that relationship and out. Like that is just like.
Would you say you need to dead it though?
Well.
But what if you actually got the? If you've got the intuition, is what you lot say.
Yeah, but if
like,
you've got intuitions, you don't trust the man, or the woman. Like you need.
But just say you have in a relationship. Are you going through the phone personally?
Nah.
That's what you do.
Because.
I'd have the conversation saying you're giving like I don't trust you. Yeah. But if a female's shouting at you, you go in here at the weekend, you're doing that, men will be like, oh, I can't be asked for this. Like it's just headache. If they were to actually like be with that woman and hold her down, they'd be like, babe, I think you've got a bit of a problem. Like, should I come to therapy with you? Should we go private if you don't want to go NHS? Like, that different level of support. Because I remember having a friend who I'd flipped out at, like, oh, this man's a dickhead, blah, blah. And he was like, you've got a problem. And I was ignoring it. And I remember the day I called the GP. I was outside West Brom football ground driving. And I get a sensory overload. So when I'm like combated with different sensories, I can't function. Like my brain shuts off. And it was the day that the farmers were like protesting.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember being in the car. My mum was calling me because I was late. I got the radio on. All the people were like beeping the horns at me, and I was literally having a mental breakdown in the car. And someone knocked on the window and said, "Put the car in the west," and I had to walk home.
Yeah.
And I thought something's not right here. Like I literally couldn't function. And then obviously that started my journey to PTSD. But it's getting to that stage is so much harder than you think. And actually, someone saying to you, "Do you think you've got a problem?" Or not even in like an aggy way, like, "I want to support you through this. I'm not going to do that. Can I help you in any way?" Like, now I set real boundaries. Like, if I'm meeting a man and I'm like, we're getting to a certain point, I'll say to them like certain things like, "Don't ghost me. Like, don't air my phone calls and not call me back. Don't tell me you're going to turn up and don't turn up," because it just triggers me.
That's a bit scary though, man.
Do you know what? I have a
but
thing.
not to that direct point. Do you know what I mean?
That's
Like, I'm sitting down with that man face to face and having this conversation. I have a mental health condition that causes triggers for me to have horrible flashbacks.
I hear that.
You thinking, "Oh, I can't be asked to go there tonight. I'm going home." I might be having a full-on panic attack at
Panic
home,
attack, yeah.
and it's not something I can chop.
Because
Do I love it?
you're probably at home having a full on prep, like you got
Yeah,
your
like-
makeup done, you got your,
Yeah,
you
and
probably
but it's not
even
about
brought
that.
us.
Well, I'm saying no. You're like, have you ever got to that point now where you tell your person you're seeing that, you know what, I've got mental health?
Yeah.
When's that?
My mum always says I say it too soon, but I just think, when is too soon? You know, I don't want to scare a man off, but at the same time, I've got to be honest, because there might be certain emotions. Like, I'm a very emotional person. I've gone from having no emotion to being probably over emotional. But like,
So when do you think it's too soon? Like,
I don't think there's too soon.
No.
but if the man runs, he ain't for me anyway.
Yeah,
so.
that's exactly what I was going to say, because if he can't handle you at your most vulnerable, he can't handle you.
Yeah, it's true. So
What do you
See,
think?
So
see,
you being
what-
honest
no, but
with him.
you see what she's saying there though, and it's true. If you can't handle your most vulnerable, like even in relationships, you might get so far in it, and sometimes you need to acknowledge that you need to handle this person. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's not always. I don't think it's always. People will give you advice like, "Oh yeah, drop it out." Sometimes, if you can acknowledge it, yeah, maybe on one side or the other, then maybe you can help to work on it. Do you get what I'm
I've
saying?
seen people sat at this table, fully grown men.
Yeah.
Like, I've watched them all.
Yeah.
Fully grown men missing out on beautiful moments in life because one person hurt them. How are you going to go through the whole of life
Yeah.
not dealing with that pain, not dealing with like the hurt, the trauma, and act in a way that would be seen as what?
Do you know what
a
I
foot
found
boy or a foot girl?
What I
Because you're not
found recently with older guys as well is they like to pull the crazy card. So as soon as you start having an opinion and showing that you are like a fully grown, experienced woman, they like back out. "I'm crazy. You're crazy now. You're crazy. You're the crazy one. I can't." And I've had that recently.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, yeah, no, she's full on crazy."
Was you crazy though?
what yeah, but
No,
what was you
Let's-
saying?
because
Let's
I
try
like-
to unpack that.
I express my opinion.
What was the opinion and what was the scenario?
No, it wasn't one particular thing. It's
Just give us one
Yeah, but, no, but
particular thing.
what's the reason why you're saying it's crazy? Because let's see, yeah, as males, yeah,
Yeah.
if we can diagnose whether she's being crazy or not.
Oh, I don't
Because I
know.
don't want
I
you
can
to come
say-
on here and talk about, "Oh yeah, you're crazy."
Yeah, he just
And
says
then
I'm
you act
crazy.
like
and then-
you
Well,
wasn't,
maybe you
and
was
maybe
crazy
you
at that
and
time.
maybe you
Because
could've-
it's they are some guys who unfortunately are in their 40s want no string sex.
No strings.
Because they can't
Yeah.
handle going into a relationship with an emotional woman who has something to say for herself.
Okay.
And I'm not a little girl.
Okay.
So I've said to someone recently, "Look, listen, you do want a girl. You want a girl. You want a girl with a girl's mind. And I'm a woman with a woman's mind."
So wait there. Let's slow down a bit. So where is it? You two are beating.
Listen, we have like fire sex.
Yeah.
Okay then. So
Fire
wait,
sex.
but you had fire sex. You two are beating, mashed down. Everything's good, yeah.
We will
But there's no
always-
strings. There's no strings attached. That's what's going on, yeah. Am I right?
Listen,
No, but is that how it
as soon as
started?
No. As soon as you have fire sex between the two of you, now the guy doesn't want to admit that there's something going on. No. It can never just be sex. It always
But
has
who,
to,
the man or the woman?
It always has to have emotion.
The woman that has the
And
emotion.
what he said to me was, "We're two in each other's brains, and therefore you're crazy." It doesn't make any sense.
But do you want more out of the situation?
Yeah, of course. But the thing is,
Why? Because of fire sex, or do you actually?
because when you're connected, that's
Your
No,
emotions.
Yeah, but what
Yeah,
makes
but
you?
your
Why
emotions.
do you think you're connected? Because of fire sex.
But when you're looking at someone deep in their eyes, when you're having a good time,
Nah,
and
man.
you're like, "This can never be the last. This can
Nah,
never be
I
the
think-
last time." And you will say, "This is the last time." You go back and you go, "Oh, this is the last time," and this is
Last,
the last
last.
time.
Why would you be
But you're
saying it's the last time,
crazy.
though?
My man's just giving
Why
you the
we-
big walkie, man.
Yeah.
He's
Giving
giving you
her
the
the
big walkie,
deep
making
D's out,
deep
yeah.
down,
Hey,
yeah.
listen, he's giving you the
Oh,
deep,
yeah.
he's giving you the deep, you know, and he's bouncing, and you're like, you bitch, you can't do this to me.
Come back.
And he's
If
saying,
I
yo,
had
crazy.
less, yeah.
You
Well, if I had less, what I'm gonna say is, if I had less to say, I would be more someone's type.
Yeah.
That's it.
You men do throw that word crazy around.
Yeah.
I've been on
they
the
do.
phone, yeah,
Fucking
where they've gone,
crazy
oh,
cars.
I gotta go, babe, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I've heard them go, oh yeah, that's the crazy one.
But you know what though?
Yeah.
Let's just.
I had someone actually.
Let's act like
say-
men.
I had someone say that
Let's-
on the phone recently.
Let's
to my
do this.
friend.
Let's not like men, because certain times you can call people crazy, but maybe you lot take things too seriously sometimes, or maybe you lot are not reading the situation, or you wanting more out of it sometimes.
Or maybe
No.
he's saying
This ain't
crazy
even-
things.
This ain't even about abuse though. This is about dealing with people that maybe have been abused. Then, so what I'm trying to say is like. You look like women might have had past traumas, past things going on. You might get into new things where it's no
Listen,
string.
I looked at him crying, telling me I was the crazy one, and then fucking another girl the next
Oh,
day, and
man.
he sent me a time-born photo on Insta of a girl that he was fucking, and I found out who she was.
And did you? Is that a sin?
Oh no. No. But I messaged her
Oh,
boyfriend.
that's a sin?
I messaged her boyfriend
that's a
with
sin.
all the clues about
Clues, you know.
her. Yeah, because she had.
Oh, so you was doing
she
your
had certain-
detective thing, innit?
Yeah, because she had certain
basically.
tattoos. She had certain tattoos, and I
Like
dropped all the clues,
Investigation.
and he just wasn't taking any of them.
Inspector Morse.
So you say he was calling you crazy?
Hey, but guess what though? Let's get back onto the domestic thing here, because you lot are talking about being abused and maybe handling it in a certain way. Yeah, but actually though, there is men that actually beat up women though.
There is
There's
actually
men
them guys.
actually beat up women, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like they find enjoyment and control
he loved
over
it.
women.
My ex loved it.
Yes, I'm saying it's like a control thing.
He'd leave me crying in the bathroom for hours.
Yeah.
And then the last time it happened, I couldn't see through my left eye. The
So
whole of my eye
So
was red.
with that, yeah, do you think you can understand why?
Yeah, because I've now found out, I wouldn't say on here why,
Yeah.
but there were deep set trauma within him. Within him that
What do you mean
now
with past females or
I'm just
family?
going to say family as a whole.
Yeah.
That he was angry about, and he didn't want to feel what he felt with me. Like even now, like if I called him now, he'd say to me, "Oh, you're always the one that got away,"
Yeah.
because I held him down. I
What,
had
what do you think it is about the women and men that get abused that
I
make
just
them
think-
stay? What is it like?
got
Because
to-
after the third time, then why did you stay?
I couldn't say why I stayed, but having an outside opinion now, people are just not made for each other. You could have a sexual. I could look at you and think, yeah, I'd love to, but
Me?
Wow, Speedy.
speeds. But you know what I mean? Like you have different levels with different people. Some people are not going to be your forever people,
Yeah.
and if you're pushing for that in someone that's not going to be that, you're
Yeah.
inevitably
Yeah.
going to get into a situation,
Yeah.
and that's where people don't communicate. You know,
Yeah.
how many times I've got friends, bare friends, that will say this, but you know they'll say, "Oh, he said he's not looking for anything serious, but I'll turn him
Yeah.
around."
Yeah.
No, you're not going to turn him around, babe, because he's already told you, "I don't want anything serious." So then when you get heavy, he's going to get aggy. Then you're going to start arguing.
Okay.
That could lead to and you're causing that.
Yeah.
So it's about for me, it's about communication. So I'm always going to say I've got PTSD.
Yeah.
Whether you understand that at that time when I've said that or not, that's
Yeah.
not really my problem.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you,
Okay.
I've had men go away and research it,
Yeah.
come back to me and be like, "Oh, I didn't realise," you know what I mean? Like, I know you're showing intent there.
Yeah.
The ones that run, well, you're
Yeah.
not for me. Like, I'll freely admit I've been on dating sites. I've talked to a
Yeah.
whole heap of men. I never meet them, but I'm trying to find out what it is I'm looking for with a mentality, because I'd rather stay single than,
Being another abusive.
I can't make that mistake again.
But guess what though? Yeah, there's also women, yeah, that will taunt a man. You know what I mean? Like showing a man, like they will like show a man another man. They will, you know what I mean?
I'd never do that.
No, I actually
I think that's
removed
sick.
my best friend out
I
of my
wouldn't
life
do
because of that.
Because
No,
of
I
that.
think it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I would never do that. I think that's really disgusting.
She did a very provocative job, let's say,
Yeah.
and
She was a
her
I
her,
think
her relationship was like
Yeah.
goals. Do you know what I mean? Like held each other down. They were both building. They both got lovely cars, lovely family together. and she just destroyed him.
Yeah.
And you've been by my side, patching up my wounds
Yeah.
and holding me down, but then you're doing
Punch the mic. Sorry.
doing exactly the same as what I've been through. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't be around that energy. I can't.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm saying. Where it's
Fuckery women there.
confusing, bro. It's very confusing because women are actually getting boxed up for no reason, bro. And that's just disgusting,
Yeah, it's
bro.
fuckery still.
You get it? But then there's women that are getting boxed up here because they're trying to show their man, yeah, look, I'll fuck this geezer, I'll do this, I'll do that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? And then the man probably ends up boxing her too. And that's also disgusting. But the two things
Oh, yeah,
are not
separate
the
things.
same, though.
Separate, those separate.
It's not the same. Both are wrong,
Yeah.
but it's not the same. And there's a confusion in
It's
that.
about
because-
antagonizing.
yeah, exactly. But
that's
that's where
the
we
one,
go,
that's the one.
and that's where we began with what did you do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's women out there that are doing nothing.
Yeah.
But then there's also women out there
That are doing the most.
doing the absolute most.
Pissing
And a
them
lot
off.
of it is to mind games, bro. And a lot of it is to do
I mean,
with
I'm
trauma.
going to say, because of my work that I do, and a lot of it is sex
Yeah.
work, I get bullied by women
Constantly.
constantly.
Well, women do-
Constantly.
women-
They try
women
and
do
shut
hate
my-
women.
They try and shut my shit down all
Yeah.
the time. I get my stuff reported by women all the
All the
time.
time.
And
I
it's
can
not the
imagine.
men, it's the women. They try and report my stuff
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
I have girls who create new profiles to
Yeah.
try and shut me down.
Yeah, I can imagine.
All the time. I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
I'm doing me.
So what do you do?
focus
Like
on you.
what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Well, I work as a dancer, but as a professional
Said that in the
dancer.
beginning, you know, bro.
Yeah, but there's more. I know there's more than the
No,
dancing.
I do only.
Of course, there's more. Like, come on, I want to indulge in more what she does. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
do OnlyFans, obviously, and
Yeah.
I'm like
Obviously.
top 1.3%.
Top 1.3. Okay.
Always,
So there you go. She does more.
No, that's dead.
There you go.
We've
She
had
does.
top 0 point something on the show, you know.
Yeah, but
If you're not getting past 0.0, then sorry.
Nah, I know. I'm aiming higher.
Yeah, man.
But-
What are you? Top 3%, sorry.
Top
1.3.
0.3.
Yeah.
1.3.
It's-
Yeah.
It's
What's
not
that, like,
bad, but the
50K?
thing
It's
is,
not bad.
I don't do much though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I
Mad.
don't.
But you show your bottom with the foot though.
My
Show your battery with the foot doll on,
I'm gonna
on
go
Sinners
straight
though.
to that. My long term goal that I want to do like proper gangbang shit. That's
Yeah.
what I want to do.
So there you go.
With a football.
That's one of my fantasies that I want to do, but I haven't done that yet. I don't know where I'm going with this.
How many
But-
people's like a proper gangbang to you?
You done gangbangs? Mad.
No, I haven't done one yet.
Yeah.
But I got hit up by a porn star
Mad.
a couple of days ago to do one, and I haven't committed it to
Bukkake.
it yet.
Bukkake gang.
I think
Basically.
it's really, really hot.
The
I
Bukkake
think
thing.
it's really, really hot, and
Alright.
it takes me out of my control situation as well because I'm like really controlling in my everyday life. I'm
Yeah.
really submissive.
All right, because you gotta get a trainee, and we've really been going on about this, and you know we have said a lot. There's a lot to talk about. You can't just be discussed within
Yeah,
an
one-
hour.
yeah, of course.
You know we probably gotta have other conversations. You know what I mean, but we're gonna get it off your chest now. Yeah, we're gonna go on to that. I've got a few here.
Go.
Oh, okay. All right, check out this one. Is it a problem to call your partner Bab and also call your friend Bab?
Nah. Come on,
What?
man.
Who says that anyway? Bab.
It's a rugby thing, babe. It's like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's that? Bab?
Right, Bab.
It's like babe, basically.
said that in my
Short
life.
term for babe.
Yeah, well, bring it down to Essex. You might,
You might
set a
say
trend.
babe. You say babe a lot in Essex, innit?
Babe.
Daddy.
Oh.
Daddy.
So you call your friend daddy, yeah?
Yeah, daddy.
That more food? No food for me. Okay, disrespect.
I don't understand what the question
Oh,
was.
yes, disrespect.
I don't understand what the question
Big
was.
Yes, you know.
You can say to your boyfriend.
If your man is calling his friends, babe.
Pudding.
Nah,
don't
so
get
wait
it.
there. Why are you getting food all the time, bro?
Don't
what
worry.
I'm saying,
Yo,
like, yo.
whoa. Relax.
Don't understand that
Move on to the
question.
next one.
Nah,
So, the daddy, yeah?
Should I answer it?
So,
Yeah.
is it a problem to call your partner Bab and also call a friend Bab? That sounds like some toxic shit, though. That sounds like
Grow up.
whoever's calling both of them Bab, the person saying, yeah, you calling them that, yeah?
Wow.
It seems like
You can
that.
hear the conversation.
Yeah, it's horrible. Next one. Why do female friends advise their other female friends to leave their man in an argument?
Because they're jealous.
Yes, sir! Oh, God!
Because they're jealous. They're jealous.
God.
I'd want my friend to sit there and say, "Work." Oh God.
It's broken, bro.
You'd want them to like work it out.
It's broken. Nah, you're moving mad, you know.
If you're a decent person, you'd want them to work it out, isn't
Yeah,
it?
100%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Otherwise, you're toxic as fuck.
where's the friendship at? Really, that ain't friends. Really,
You're toxic.
Listen, I advise females, work it out.
Yeah,
Even
sort
if
it
you're
out.
not together, if there's kids involved, work it out. Get it? That don't mean you have to stay together, but you still need to work.
Yeah, but there's a horrible culture in this like generation kind
100%.
of just bounce. Oh, there's another option. Social media back on it. No,
Nah, man. I grew up on Nan and Granddad probably didn't even like each other.
Yeah.
But
My grandma still says she don't like my grandma. You know?
All right then.
This
But
is
guess
what I'm
what
saying.
though?
They're still together though.
They still had a
Yeah,
partner
but she
and
says
a
we
life
think you
partner.
go through 60 years together and not want to like rip the throat out. Of course not. But she's still holding him down now, despite him not even being at home with her anymore. They're
That's what I'm
86
saying.
and 90.
You know what? These female friends, they piss me off, bro. I
Yeah,
swear.
bro, trust
That's what it really gets to me. I swear down.
Oh yeah,
And the
I
women
can
that
tell it's
don't
really-
see it, they don't see it. The girls that you're saying to them, your friends are toxic, they cannot see
Can't
it.
see it. You know what else as well? Female friends will know that their friends are. Bro, I'm on the show. I'm talking. Yeah. Yeah, the cakes. Yeah. Female friends
Big old tag.
will know that their female friends are saying some real shit, like some shit that like, yo, really, you don't like my man then? You get it? And they still will just keep it to themselves and just, yeah. I can't stand it, man. Let's move on. Big up, Killer.
Them dickhead gal.
Big old tala.
Big up you, bro. All right. What's your biggest turn on?
We start with it.
Fuck doll.
Yeah, we start
My
with you.
biggest turn on.
Fuck doll.
Where do I start?
In the bum.
It's obviously got something to do with bomb.
Neck tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Oh mad.
Neck tattoos.
Okay, you're winning.
Anyone got neck tattoos in here?
Yeah.
Next to you.
Look. See it there?
A full
See it
neck.
there?
Full neck and then
See it there?
Yeah. Someone tell me to get
All right,
on
that's
my,
all. Upon him.
get on my knees and say I'm
Hey, in black too.
Yeah. See
hey
the thing
neck
there?
tattoo boy.
Yeah, go on, put it in.
Right,
put it
tell me
in
to-
your face. Go on, Drew.
Tell me to get on my knees and call me a good girl.
Oh.
I know someone who likes dirty talk.
Jesus.
That's about it, really.
Go on, Drew, killer man.
I don't like lollipops, so
Mad.
suck something else.
Do you like sucking dick?
Do I?
Whoa.
Yo.
Whoa.
Excuse me, bar,
Apologize
man.
for the bar,
What's your
man.
biggest turn on?
Weirdly, a man that can take control of a situation.
Mad.
But I have to feel like safe in that situation.
Sub.
If I feel safe in your, not even, I wouldn't go as strong say a sub because obviously I'm
No.
very like protective.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if
yeah.
you can make me feel safe,
And your pussy's wet.
Yo, you see her face there?
Dripping.
Yo, that's what the barman does, you know. Don't mind him.
don't throw me.
Yeah, he'll say them. He'll just say random stuff. So.
What's your biggest turn on, Sticky?
What do you mean now? Go on, tell us.
Eye contact, you know. I ain't gonna lie, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, strong eye contact is really rare.
Lip sync, basically. Lip sync.
Oh, this easy.
All right.
Eye contact.
Next one. I've been speaking to a guy for 2 months. I find out he's talking to other females. Should I confront him or should I lock it off?
We
This
should
is
do
a bit
it.
up-
You
It's
shouldn't
a
do
techie
either.
one still.
What?
If
Say
you're
again.
seeing a guy,
I've been speaking to a guy for 2 months. I found out he's talking to other females. Should I confront him or should I lock it off? It's not your man.
Wait, hang
your
on.
man.
Wait,
Talking about lock him off.
How did-
speaking,
wait,
doesn't
wait,
even sound like
wait,
they've
wait.
even met.
No, but this is the problem with females, though.
How
Like,
did she
Unless
find
the
it
man
out?
it's like the
says,
contract
"Oh, you my
begins
girl."
from you take the girl's number. It's like you must be in something.
Yeah.
Listen, unless the man says you're my girl or will you?
I
Like,
think-
if you're
Preach,
not
girl,
together, you're
preach.
not.
Now what? Safe then.
Preach.
Flip the script though. Flip. I'm saying flip the script though. Safe was a man them though. As a man.
And plus, Emmy, I think that you would do the same thing. You'd be in the same problem. Don't act like you wouldn't.
No, because I'm not someone now that gets into. I'm asking them questions. Are you talking to other people? Are you seeing other people? I don't care the answer.
From the start.
Yeah, no, like not obviously not from the start, but like
Okay, you're gonna ask him a question. He says, "Yes, I am."
cool. Then I
I
know
got
where
a
I stand. I
feeling.
can't turn around and be like, "Oh, you're doing it." That's
Where do
then
you
my.
stand?
So is that going to
Where
put
do
you
you
off
stand?
though?
Yeah.
Is that
No,
going
but where do you stand now?
I think for me, like sexually, is where it'd make my decision. Like if you're out there shagging bare women, I don't really want to be part of that.
Yeah.
If you're actively dating to try and find your person, I can't cuss that because I've been trying to do the same.
What
you know?
guy is gonna tell you whether he's shagging bare women or he's dating?
You'd be
bare-
surprised.
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause
She's
if they
a
know they've-
stalker. I've got a feeling. She's saying found. She's
Yeah.
not found. She's gone through shit.
Yeah, she has.
So she's gone through his
Toxic
shit.
before it's began.
Yeah, 100%.
You'd be
No.
surprised how many men and women are okay with knowing it. Like
It's about honesty as well, I guess.
Honesty is
Body
like,
count.
No,
No, if you can't have that at the beginning of the relationship, you're doomed.
No, but guess what? They are all okay with knowing it, but there's always a change in the switch, just like what you said.
and that's why you need to take accountability and take yourself out
You
of
was
it.
having good sex with a man,
Yeah.
yeah, and it was no strings attached.
Yeah.
Now you're saying you want more. I know you do.
So ain't that inevitable?
You're
That's gonna
crazy.
happen.
You're crazy.
Yeah, but that's why you need to have another conversation and take accountability for your feelings. You can't be cussed for your feelings, but you can remove yourself from a situation to make it
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, I hear that. I've had this one. We've had this one before. We'll go again. What's your biggest ick?
Oh, I've got a few. One of them is laundry
Mad.
because guys don't wash their sheets.
Mad. Them
come
bubbly
on.
sheets.
What kind of geezers are you sleeping with?
No.
What kind of Essex man are down there?
Shut up. Like
Shut up.
Shut up.
No, they don't wash their laundry. Like they don't do the sheets. And they usually have dark sheets with stains. No.
Man.
You
Are you
need to
sure
leave.
that-
If you find another bed sheet, you need to leave before.
But it's a lot. And also,
Is it
yellow
a bleach
teeth.
stain?
Yellow teeth.
Yellow teeth.
That's an ick.
That's it.
You're really going through the mud, you ain't
What's
you?
your ick?
You're really going through the mud, ain't you, love?
Gym guys that take the tops off is like the biggest. Yeah,
That's
you
it.
know, like they're flexing on the gram. Oh,
No.
stop it, bro.
Yeah.
And
Baby.
mentality, I can't deal with the weak mentality.
Yeah.
I'm not your mom.
Sticky?
Yo, mine's just maintenance, really, like nails and toes and, you know, like hair and that. Hair's got to be proper.
Yeah.
No, they-
Don't say that because Missy ain't done her nails properly yet.
No,
Yeah.
man.
And I can't because I'm in it.
Neither is she.
Nah, well, obviously, you know,
Talk
now you know
about
it's,
nails.
Sorry, Missy.
Like-
Aren't you, though? Get them done
Talk
tomorrow.
about the nails.
it's yeah, just that, innit? I like nails.
Emmy ain't got no
toes.
nails on.
So is Missy a turn off to you
career.
then,
Oh,
Sticky?
you.
Is she a turn off to you right now because her nails aren't done?
My nails are so bad. I broke my nails
Yeah,
through
Missy,
the
don't
middle
worry,
of my
man.
nails. I've got no acrylic.
Why
I'm
don't you
really sorry
next
about that.
We get it. We get it.
Next
Missy.
time.
Don't worry.
Try again next time with it.
Good.
No,
Missy.
that's
Next time.
disgusting. I'm sorry.
Missy next time.
She might have nice toes, Sticky, so you can.
But what I don't like
No.
is guys recently, white guys that have yellow teeth and they get gemstones.
Wow.
What?
Brown
Why white guys?
And I was
brown-
thinking
and
about
brown
this.
sheets,
No.
mad.
White guys with gemstones, which is a trend in the
Yeah.
tattoo world at the moment.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's chlamydia. You're putting warts on it. You're putting warts on your chlamydia.
Next one, man. Can
Wow.
you live in, man?
Yeah, please.
What?
My girlfriend got me a dead birthday present. Now she's expecting me to buy her an LV bag for Christmas. She's been talking about it for a while, and I believe if I don't get it, the relationship will be rocky. Please help me, sinners.
Sticky. Come on, help him out.
Are you saying what?
Sticky, help him out, Sticky. What,
Nah, listen, these girls,
what should he
yeah.
do?
What shit it is?
Girls,
Tell us
let me
some
tell you something. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, go on,
Let
go
me
on,
tell you
go on.
something, yeah.
Go on, Chew. Go on, Chew.
And I think you'll back me with this.
Go
Yeah.
Go on. I'm
Girls
here.
that have been through trauma, yeah, they're the men that are like, oh, she's crazy. They don't want nothing like that. Find a girl that wants to hold you down without the gift. Like,
No, but we want to
Yes.
know what he's got to do in
nothing.
this situation.
Don't buy it. You don't want to buy the girl the
Yeah,
bag.
he's not going to buy her the
girl
bag. Come on.
No,
Sticky,
chap.
what do you reckon?
Don't buy the bag, man. I obviously just tell her straight right now. You don't deserve that anyway,
What,
really.
you bought me a dead present. What the fuck? What you
I
expect?
don't even think
Yeah,
it's gift to
basically.
receive, though.
Yeah, it's
you
not.
want the
It's not.
bag.
It's
If I,
definitely not.
if I was to give advice, yeah, I don't care how dead the present is. I don't feel like there's a present that you could buy me that ever means anything, bro. You get what I'm saying? Unless I thought the thought was counted. You know what I mean? I'd say, yo, I really needed that. Like,
Do you know what I did? It was really, really cute. I got a photo album because
Yeah.
no one does photo albums
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
So I got all their all got a lovely little. I got them printed out.
Little
these
reminiscent.
Little, yeah.
yeah, no one cares.
Oh, that's cute. That's
photos.
cute.
And I put little memories
some
next to
people
each
do.
other. I wrote
Oh,
it all.
yeah.
I put it in a little album. I
Yeah.
put stickers on it and
Tell
stuff.
that to my man and you get
And I think we need to bring that back.
Nah.
Yeah.
Good
I
one.
do a throwback.
Stickers.
But what I'm saying is, though, there's no present that's that.
What she want the bag for?
But if I got the money,
Stunting it. Some
No, but check
some
though.
girls
no, but
stunt, you
check
know.
it. If
man.
I want to do something, yeah, and I want to do it, no one ain't gonna pressure me into doing it.
Nah.
You get it? But there's nothing that you could buy me that makes me think, oh, I've got to return the favor. Do you
But you
get it?
shouldn't be like that anyway.
Yeah. But I'm saying, so this person, yeah, if they want help, bro, if you got the money to do the mad thing and you want to do it,
Yeah.
do it.
Do it.
If you don't, bro, why are you looking at her present as dead, bro? Why? What can in my opinion, yeah, what can a female buy you that he's not dead. It doesn't make no sense to me.
Can
sounds like
I
he
ask
wanted to
you,
stunt.
actually, this is a really good question, I think. What does a man want this Christmas?
Manscaped.
That's what it is. It's the front of your face.
That's it.
Manscaped.
Okay.
20% off, man.
Obvious.
Fucking
I
hell.
want the weed whacker.
Promo code senior.
Yeah,
Nose thing
your
as well, man. Off your
balls.
nose.
Well, thank
man.
you.
Landscape the manscape.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad I asked.
Yeah. I was saying, like, hey, bite
Everything.
now. Hey, when you finish, yeah, bite.
Sticky, you're talking too much. Next one. I've been with my girl for a year and she's been constantly asking me to lick her out. SR.
No.
I've been with my girl for a year and she's constantly asking me to lick her out. I don't do that, but I give her the good D. I've recently found out she sleeps with another girl and I think she's caught feelings. What do I do?
The girl's licking her up.
Invite the girl in the bedroom.
So I do a threesome, basically. Is that what you're saying?
What's the problem? What is the problem?
I don't understand why people don't have conversations around what they like in
But if
sex.
they can't have that
Like, if you-
conversation in the bedroom, you're correct.
Literally,
This is
like
the
if you
problem.
get with a man that don't do that and you want that, when do you think them like he's
She
miraculously
wants-
going to start doing that? It's not
She
going
wants
to
the dick.
change.
She wants the vag. She's having the vag. She's having the dick. Bring it in the bedroom together.
Basically, the man ain't licking
Me
her out.
personally,
He isn't going to say no.
So she's getting it from someone
Me
else.
personally, if I
Go on,
saw
Speedy.
my girl getting licked out by another girl, I don't feel no way, bro. Like he doesn't care. I don't care.
Yeah, it's not really a thing, is
You
it?
don't
See
mind
the
that-
man.
you don't
See
mind
the
that
man
your
in
girl's
there.
cheating on you.
Yeah, it's different.
See the man in there.
So you don't mind your
World
girl
War
cheating on
III.
you with a girl. You don't
So
mind
what's
that
the
your girl's
problem?
cheating on you with a girl.
Nah, I don't feel that.
Like, to me, like, that don't count as a number anyway. You ask me.
It does.
but you
I don't agree.
Yeah, but you see
Don't
that
count
not
as a number.
agreeing-
I don't agree.
Yeah, but that not agreeing is fine.
Yeah.
People shouldn't be judged for what they allow and what they don't. It's your own boundaries.
I don't agree.
Why
I'm
don't
just
you agree?
thinking to myself.
Go on, talk to me.
Your girl
about-
getting licked
Hey,
out.
Lex, talk to me.
Your
Why not,
sex-
mate?
I'm just thinking randomly. I'm walking in my yard and I'm
Your
seeing
girl
a
getting
girl.
licked out by a girl.
Obviously, I'm not feeling that. What the fuck?
What you doing?
Why?
You punching up the girl?
Yes. I ain't doing that. Obviously not. But obviously, I'm not going to be happy about it. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just randomly.
I know.
Why is this happening?
The
Like,
problem is
Because you ain't licking her out, innit, basically. Because you ain't licking her out.
I don't care. I'm not licking her out. But so
The
what?
guy
No,
is so
Lex
shit
is getting mad.
oral, and that's
No,
why
but just
she's
think
gone
about it, though.
there.
Hey, listen. Wait there. Let me ask you quickly.
Yeah,
Have
he's
you
so
been
shit
licked out?
oral.
Have you been licked out by a girl that your man don't know before?
100%.
Wow, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I work as a stripper.
Yeah.
So
Never,
I go back
Have you
to
been
Never.
licked out by a girl before?
Never.
Oh.
Never
Nothing.
been licked out by a girl.
No, I
Never
don't
been
fancy
with a girl.
girls.
Full stop.
okay.
I don't fancy girls.
She's lying.
I'm gay for pay.
But Pillow Princess.
Yeah.
Mad.
But I have girls licked me out, but it's for the job.
We learned that. We learned that the other week.
Going back to the beginning of the podcast, I think you said that somewhere about we're talking about the clit.
Yo.
Yeah, and you didn't.
Let me go on to the next one.
Specify where it
Because
was.
the time's getting on. My distant friend has a friend who I barely associate with. I saw her boyfriend out and we spoke about both admitted that I saw her boyfriend out and we spoke and both admitted that we find each other attractive. He wants to take me out on a date. What do I do?
Oh my god.
So my distant friend has a friend who I barely associate with.
Yeah.
I saw her boyfriend out and we spoke and both admitted that we find each other attractive.
Yeah.
He wants to take me out on a date. What do I do?
That's mad.
That is wild.
Wow.
How are you even get into that conversation when you see your friends, man? Like, how is that even happening?
Who sent that in?
I don't
Nah,
feel
but
like,
obviously,
to be honest, I don't feel like that.
There's more. I think they've already slept together and they're asking for validation here.
Yeah.
Nah, well, obviously, if it's a distant friend, innit?
Go out, bro. Just go on a date, bro.
Yeah, with it.
It's all distant stuff.
Just do it. Do your thing.
Last one. Why can't men take rejection?
Oh, that's a juicy one.
Because it's egos, pride involved.
Yeah, of course.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
More time. If a man's gone to go that far out, he built up the courage.
Yeah, confidence.
I don't like it when a man switches though.
What do you mean?
Like, there's taking rejection and not.
I'm
taking
going to tell you a good story, actually.
Go
And
on.
I know he's
Go on.
going
Hey,
to.
I've got time, sweetie.
No,
I've got
no.
time.
It's up
Oh,
to you.
shit. I
Go
know
on.
he's going to know.
Hey, catch it
Go
over
on.
train.
Go on, tell us quickly. Go on,
Yeah,
run
I
through
know
it.
he's going to listen to this.
Go on, go on, go on, go on.
Okay, quick. So, the guy that tattooed this on me, I'm getting it
Mad.
blacked out.
And the bottom thing.
I'm getting it blacked out. And he
You're
found
getting it
out-
blacked out?
Yeah, I found
Robot
out
thing.
recently that he found out that I'm getting blacked out, and he
robot.
can't, and he didn't want to talk to me at all. He's like, he's so rejected by it.
Why did you fuck him?
No,
You
Why
did.
is he rejected?
but
Did you mash?
No.
You mash.
Just be honest.
He obviously.
So what happened?
Did you mash?
He obviously has feelings for
Missy.
me that he's so desperate about the fact that I'm getting blacked out.
You mash once.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna
What
say.
do you mean blacked out?
Guy,
Like the porn?
covered out.
Oh.
But he.
Have you watched Blacked Out?
Guys
She
can't
mashed
take
once.
the rejection.
Have you watched Blacked
They don't
Out?
talk to each other.
Missy?
And then they get.
Have you watched Blacked Out?
I haven't. No.
Did he push him when he done the tattoo on you?
Sorry, what?
What did you try to attempt?
No comment.
Yeah, he pushed in.
Pushed him.
Go on,
Tattoo
last
was
one.
free.
Hey, Missy. You've lived a good life. There's no more left. Let's go on to the
Question.
Barman.
questions from the barman.
Where's his tone?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Thank you, Sticky.
Not really much time for this.
Time's ticking off.
Don't worry, guys. I only have 3 questions.
Go on.
Ooh.
Okay. So,
None for me.
first question for you, Emmy. If you were to get in a relationship,
Yeah.
what do you think would stop you from going forward? So, what's a red flag?
Inconsistent approach. Like I don't ask for like all your time, but I like momentum. So if a man hasn't like moving it forward, like I've always said, like a man will do what he wants to do. If he ain't calling you, he don't want to call you. If you don't reply to your text or don't ask to see you, he don't want to. I'm very clued up on that now. So if there's no momentum there, like
You
done
fucking it
it.
off, yeah.
It's done. I'm not. Why waste each other's time?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question.
Missy, this question's for you. When did you discover anal was your thing? Like, what was your turning point?
When you bought the tattoo. The robot tattoo.
Shut up. No, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
You just from years.
There
You know
must
what,
be
though?
one guy
I'm
that
gonna say something that's really
Can I
important.
ask you a question?
I've got no gag reflex at all.
Can I ask you a question?
can't- No. This
Can
is
I ask you a question?
No. I want to tell my story.
Can I ask you a question?
No. I've got no gag.
Let me just ask
reflex.
one.
Hey, let it go, let it go,
I want
please.
to ask you one question before you carry on.
No.
Is there ever been poo on the penis?
Hang on. Can I tell my story?
Has there been poo on
So
the
my
Look at a gag.
Listen, my gag reflex
pulled out and
is
there's
so.
been poo.
Shut up. My gag reflex is so bad. No, I can go to that. My
to
gag reflex is so shit.
Yeah.
Right. I can't.
Yeah.
Go on, show us.
I can't do it.
Can't do that, no?
I can't do it. So God made me so I can take everything up there. So I've got this trick. We're gonna do it.
Yo.
We're all gonna do it.
Yeah.
All around the table.
No.
I ain't doing nothing to do with gagging.
Lava.
I'm
Listen.
not signed up for any of this.
No.
Come on, Emmy.
Put your hand in your mouth.
Yeah.
You're
Lava.
You're gonna want to gag. You're gonna want to gag, yeah?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. So
No, I'm not doing it.
Emmy,
Sinners.
don't like
no,
it.
no.
Do it.
No. This is the trick. Okay. You do this.
Go on.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Does this really
4,
work?
5.
What?
Put your whole hand on your mouth.
That was the cum shot she spat out.
I just.
Last week's boss not on the floor.
That was that was a
I'm
cum
not even
shot.
joking.
That was a cum shot, guys.
That's a trick. That's a trick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5.
5.
And
So every time you suck dick, that's what you do.
answering your question. No. Because I douche.
Girl stops and starts doing
Because you
that.
what?
I douche.
What?
You do.
You shit.
I
Douche.
I douche.
You shit.
I douche.
Oh, you mean you do it before?
You shit before you have
Speed,
anal.
she douched.
No.
that mean?
It's a
To clean out.
Oh.
You clean out your bum.
Oh.
Baby wipes.
No.
No, baby.
It's like a turkey baster.
She douches sticky.
Okay, next question.
Last question for you, Sticky.
Oh, why now? Come on.
Okay, so Sticky,
Yeah.
you lick pussy.
No.
Yes, you do, bro. Fucking lie.
Hey, he picked up his drink.
Look at him shaking.
Oh, that's the first time I'm lying.
Hey,
man
you,
picked
you
up his
get out of
drink
here unscathed, and then you got to the question, and you fail. You lick pussy, bro. Stop lying. He got you. It wasn't me. It was the barman. He got you, bro. He got you.
Yeah, but he's saying no. I want to know why. What's your
He's
reason?
lying.
Why?
It's not for me, innit?
Yeah, but not for you. Why?
Emmy, do you believe him?
fuck? I don't believe any man.
That's all.
I
Swear
don't
down.
believe
When I
any
work,
man.
mate.
Any
Me,
man
when
is
I work.
doing that
You
for
can't say
that
any
one.
man.
That
but
is
he's
not
lying.
for me.
Hey, that's all. We're gonna have words.
Look
Oh.
him.
That's all.
You know why as well.
Hey,
It's
he went.
not for him.
He got through it unscathed, and then right at the end,
I got him.
bang.
Oi, we apologize for hitting the bar, man.
Let's call it a show.
Are we done? We're done. Yeah.
I'm done.
Hey, ladies, thanks for coming.
Deeds.
Oh, jeez.